Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the Earth's magnetic field. And right here I have a little diagram of the Earth for us. That blue circle you see is meant to represent the Earth. And as I'm sure you are aware, maybe you heard about in other science classes, there's something a little funny about the North Pole and the South Pole of the Earth when it comes to magnetism. So let's draw a little axis. This is what the Earth is spinning about. And in most depictions of the Earth, up here we might see the Arctic Ocean. Down here we might see Antarctica. And we know where the North Pole is and where the South Pole is. We understand that at the North Pole we have very famous resident Santa Claus lives at what we call the North Pole. So there's Santa. And down here at the South Pole, we see, among other things, penguins live near the South Pole. There we go, a little pangy right there. And you may recall from other classes that this depiction of the North and South Pole of the Earth is actually limited in our discussion. And why is that? Well, we know that the Earth is actually a giant magnet, and magnets have North and South poles. Now, for historical reasons that take way too long to describe in this video format, we realize that what is the North Pole, where Santa Claus lives, is actually the South Pole of a giant magnet that the Earth could be thought of as. So if we think about the Earth as a giant bar magnet, the South Pole is near where Santa Claus lives, and the North Pole is near where penguins live. Magnetic fields, just like electric fields and gravitational fields, by convention have a direction. The convention outside the magnet is for the field to go from north to south. So if we were to draw the field lines, it would make this curvy shape like so. And we also know that opposite poles attract. So if I were to take a compass, which is actually a little magnet, and hold it here at the surface of the Earth, the North Pole of the compass needle would point along the line to the South Pole of the giant magnet Earth. Now, if you think about that hard enough, that explains why where Santa Claus lives, which we call the geographic North Pole, is actually the South Pole of the magnet Earth, and where penguins live, the magnetic North Pole is the geographic South Pole of that giant magnet that we call Earth. So this is a very quick introduction to magnetism, and that is our new unit for this week. Please keep an eye on Jupiter Ed for different assignments, and good luck. Take care.